Houses of 6 families at Kolan village demolished. Families ostracized for withdrawing children from a school at the village. MPP says the party cannot agree with the establishment of Autonomous Naga Territorial Council in Manipur, wants centre to remember the violent June 18 incident of 2001. BJP Manipur Pradesh alleges Congress party as a party based on regionalism, casteism and communalism, says Congress party should be eliminated from the country. PHED minister asserts the root cause of scarcity of water in the state is deforestation. Says rainwater harvesting scheme was halted due to incurrence of high expenses. And Governor Najma Abdullah felicitates Manipuri gold medalists Saiko Mirabai Chanu, Kumukcham Sanjita Chanu and MC Marikom who brought laurels to the country. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Joyce Shusham with the top stories and the latest news at this hour. Houses of 6 families who had withdrawn their children from a school because of its inefficiency were demolished at Kotlan village under G. Saparmaina police station in Kangpokpi district and were ostracized from the village. Speaking exclusively to Impact News, Hengkolen Kongsai, a parent, said 8 children from the 6 families used to study at Kotlan UJB school in the village. However, due to lack of teachers in the school, the children did not get proper education. He asserted that the children even had trouble with the alphabet letters despite studying at the school for a whole year, and as such, the students were admitted to Tongsal Memorial Junior High School at El Hengjol village, which is a neighboring village. Hengkolen intimated that following the withdrawal of their children from Kotlan UJB school, the owner of the school, Dongzang Haukip, who is also the chief of the village, in association with the village authority, sent a written order demanding the 8 families to leave the village on April 24. He stated that the village authority further imposed them to send their children to Kotlan UJB school if they wished to ensure the security of their respective houses. Hengkolen Kongsai maintains that they tried to negotiate with the village authority that they will send their children to the school after the end of this year's academic session. However, the authority did not listen to their request and subsequently demolished their houses and expelled them from the village. Hengkolen said that the 6 families are currently taking shelter at El Hengjol village. He appeals to the village authority not to expel them from the village for just trying to provide better education to their children. He also appeals to the education minister, department concerned and student bodies to look into the matter and help the families in distress.
Wana thabak si surga nom jadana stasing si sim naba mi oi naba hot naba da zamana skun si kahan bani skun apamba da kahan badagi khun asida le bazaro ai haina village authority na che pirak pagaloina na deadline pirak pa si khoina tasing na pende asiguma thodok si mari leinaba ama government khangde MLA khangde moi noina khara jing sin bi naba haijabani
khoina ngang sing to ba khunda tamhan ba sisu khoina tamhaninga tamhan basunate adubu khunda school phattaba chahi ani hum se dum tawraga chahi ma phaw progress hoideba marakta tha ahum mari tawraga tokba su yawe aduga oja singna ngang sing phadna tamhan bidabagi ngang sing phat gi khallaga mapanda tamhan bane kumsi se tamhan la se aduga mathang chahi da lauthoga khunda tamhan la se ai phaw da moina yaning dabagi order pire.
President of Manipur People's Party MPP, O. Jugendro, has asserted that the party cannot agree with interlocutor R.N. Ravi's statement to establish an autonomous Naga Territorial Council in Manipur to gain political mileage ahead of the election of the parliament. Jugendro maintains that MPP will not compromise the conduct of the central government to disintegrate the communities of the state without properly understanding the history of the state while trying to keep the territorial integrity of India intact. Speaking to media persons at the party's office near Polo Ground, the president reiterated that MPP cannot agree with the statement of interlocutor R.N. Ravi that appeared on the National Daily Indian Express that the framework agreement between NSC and IM and the central government has reached its final stage and that the accord provides autonomous Naga Territorial Council for Manipur. He maintains that the statement of Ravi is a way to divide people of the hills and the valley of Manipur. Jugindro maintains that providing sheer sovereignty and establishment of autonomous Naga Territorial Council will drastically affect the governance of the state government and the center. Quoting the statement of R.N. Ravi, it preserved the paramountcy of Manipur state government while providing for the autonomous Naga Territorial Council state. Jugindro warned it will be right to recall the violent incident of June 18, 2001 after 3 words without territorial limit were used when former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee signed an agreement on June 14, 2001 in Bangkok.
Manipur government BJP government se mathona yam leiba center da su state da su sarkar pai bneba sigumba state se masli da sason pai na sigumba arena bina sigumba ma thok pai si masi state government su neglect torga man haiba policy masi bram chadi maramduna Manipur sarkar se masi mathau thina togdro bane na aina chumaina thamjage government su center gi detention da aidi detention torga aidi togdia de wakal du aduda force torga agreement si sign togridor bra haibagi Wapam madu singada bangamde agreements the yumpam warga R.N. Rabina Indian Express ki khudang da piri wapam ase BJP ki lakliba parliament election ki campaign to bunene MPP na lawi.
Senior spokesperson of BJP Manipur Pradesh, C.H. Bijoy, has responded to spokesperson of MPCC, Kumukcham Joy Kishan, by stating that assembly floor is for MLAs to debate on various issues and urged the Congress party to approach the court of law if they are unable to wait for the assembly session. Bijoy further appeals to the spokesperson not to blabber just about anything to malign the image of the BJP and not to degrade Manipur's politics. Bijoy was addressing media persons at BJP office in Nite Park today. Speaking further, the senior spokesperson of BJP Manipur Pradesh accused the Congress party of initiating dirty politics of distribution of money before elections, speaking baseless ills to malign the image of the opposition party, discriminations and bullying. He further said a spokesperson of MPCC, Joy Kishan, is desperately trying to malign the image of the PWD by charging false allegations in connection with the MDS scam. Bijoy alleged that Congress party is a party based on regionalism, casteism and communalism. He alleged that the Congress party practices vote banks politics and tries to disintegrate the society. He also blamed the Congress party for rooting corruption and for even trying to disregard the judiciary. The senior spokesperson reiterated that as long as Congress party exists, there will be no right politics and maintains that Congress party should be eliminated from India.
Mahana piribe allegation mayam do documental facts and figure loaded lay high very good later so assembly mifam je ngai ngam bidragadi law court chape je bin opposition da ringida khoina puthom allegation mayam khoi ngasi law court da paikhalakna national level da amadi state ke level da so court jonartuna haiba atadi substance to ba court na admit to ba je masak to yare haibani case to gi ngam ngam da to na gi ko na gi wafam ni India da makil politics praja gi mandate apa je phajana reflect to hanjerdi Congress Mukt Bharat haiba spirit da apa politics karino pasayan ba chakcha hijana punamak se masi hoi tu asi haiba se ai mayam da press ki truga ai message bijage.
Minister of Public Health Engineering Department Losi Diko has asserted that deforestation in the state has led to decreased precipitation, which has brought in scarcity of water. The minister further lamented that rainwater harvesting scheme was halted due to high expenses involved for the scheme. Losi Diko, however, affirmed that other projects are being undertaken for adequate water supply. The minister was responding to queries by Impact News on the sidelines of a charity function in Kanglatombi Children Home organization organized by Public Health Engineering Department Contractors Association today. The association, as part of its relentless campaign to uplift the downtrodden sections of the society, organized the event to provide assistance to the residents of Kanglatombi Children Home. Speaking further, Minister Losi Diko stated that scarcity of water in the state is mainly due to scarcity of water at water resources itself and cited deforestation as a reason behind it. Assuring that the government is making all-out efforts to provide adequate water for the people, Losi Diko also said the rainwater harvesting scheme initiated for the hill districts had to be halted for the time being as it incurs huge amount of expenses. On the other hand, the minister assured that Imphal Sewerage Project Zone 1 will be completed by December this year. Speaking on the occasion, Secretary of Public Health Engineering Department Contractors Association, L. Sarangajit, stated that the association will start planting tree saplings in the state to combat scarcity of water due to deforestation.
Particularly in problem deforestation issues chingishi source issue other issue but we'll try to improve. We're doing our best. By 2022 we are pursuing the positive particularly Imphal Valley and then other towns almost approved water harvesting earlier we take up, but it's very expensive active take up
water storage deforestation water supply area source
Headquarters IGAR South organized the third state-level ex-service rally at Bal Bhavan Indoor Stadium in Kumalampak today. Inspector General Assam Rifles South Major General Virendra Singh, VSM, Commander Brigadier of 9th Sector Assam Rifles Amit Khaptial, President of Assam Rifles Ex-Servicemen Association Imphal, retired Subedar Major Kuki, Director of the Association 2IC Biju Kesam, Deputy Commandant of Pension Cell Hanuman, including war veteran of the Second World War, Veer Naris, and ex-servicemen of Assam Rifles attended the program. Ex-servicemen were honored on the occasion through various provisions by opening bank stalls, holding medical camp, Aadhaar camp, open house, and pension adalat. Medical and financial assistance were also provided to the Veer Naris and the Second World War veterans. Speaking on the occasion, Inspector General Assam Rifles South Major General Virendra Singh VSM stated that the rally was organized with an aim to address the grievances facing the retired Assam Rifles personnel and to provide facilities to counter the same. The Inspector General pointed that similar difficulties facing the ex-personnel will also be faced by personnel currently in service when they get retired, and that it is the responsibility for all to redress the issue. He lauded all war veterans and the Veer Naris who were present on the occasion and appeals for their participation in future rallies as well. The Inspector General also inspected the stalls opened at the event.
अपने भूतपूर्व सैनिकों की समस्याओं को समझें और उनका निदान करने के लिए भरपूर प्रयास और प्रयत्न करें। पिछले साल असम राइफल भूतपूर्व सैनिक रैली में हमें 98 ऐसे सुझाव मिले थे जिन समस्याओं पर या सुझाव पर हमें मुझे ये बताते हुए प्रसन्नता हो रही है कि उसमें से ज़्यादातर समस्याओं का निदान हमने पा लिया है और इसकी सूचना हमें जिस किसी से ये समस्या या सुझाव मिला था उसे भी दे दी गई है।
JSC against the suspected deaths of Huining Sungbam Thongamba of Naremthom Khulem Lekai at LG Educare in a press release strongly condemns the police report citing the reason for the death of Huining Sungbam Thongamba due to faulty infrastructure of the boarding. The JSC asserted that Huining Thongamba did not die just by falling down from the wooden stairs, and suspicions over some kind of scuffles with other students cannot be ruled out. The JSC drew the attention of the authority concerned to investigate the matter in depth. United Action Committee formed by land owners along Lilong to Wangjing Road who will be affected with the government's land acquisition with regard to the expansion of the National Highway number 102 Imphal Moray Road held a public meeting at Lilong yesterday. The meeting discussed on the actions to be taken by the land owners and the amount of land compensation. The landowners resolved not to agree land acquisition by the government through direct purchase policy and emphasized that it should be under the Land Acquisition Act with appropriate compensation. The meeting further resolved that if the government, however, decides to acquire the land through direct purchase policy, an agreement should be made beforehand between the sellers and the buyers of the lands, keeping in mind the overall interest of the landowners concerned. Social Young Club Kakwa celebrated its foundation day at the club's premises in Kakwa, Huidrom Lekai today. Floral tributes were offered at the portraits of deceased individuals who took active roles in various welfare works for the club and the locality on the occasion. As observed all across the world, Manipur also observed Veterinary Day at Lamyanba Shanglen Palace Compound. The observance on the theme, the role of the veterinary profession in sustainable development to improve livelihoods, food security and safety, was jointly organized by Directorate of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, Government of Manipur and Manipur State Veterinary Council. Speaking on the occasion, Segmai MLA H. Dingo said animals play an important role in the ecosystem. Taking part in the event, Director of the Department, Haubijam Chauba, stressed the importance of veterinary officers in improving the economy of the farmers. He appeals to the officials of the department to discharge their duty well to keep the animals healthy. 11 farmers were Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on oil tankers and drivers union Manipur's decision to cease supply of fuel at PCTC oil pump against an alleged thrashing of a driver by authority of the oil pump. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. Oil Tankers and Drivers Union Manipur OT and DUM has decided to cease supply of fuel at PCTC oil pump indefinitely in protest against the alleged thrashing of an oil tanker driver by the authority of PCTC oil pump. Speaking on the sidelines, President of the union Nambram Chauba stated that the decision to cease supply of fuel will not be revoked until and unless an understanding is reached on the issue. Speaking to media persons at IOC depot in Malom today, Chauba further stated that Rakesh Thapa, 30 years old oil tanker driver from Char Hazari, was beaten mercilessly by the manager of PCTC oil pump and 3 other individuals after he unloaded oil at the pump last evening. He said Rakesh was allegedly thrashed for trying to fill in 1 or 2 liters of oil left in the oil tanker after he had finished unloading it. Chauba maintained that it is normal for oils to be left behind in the tank even after full unloading. He condemned that Rakesh was beaten up for this and further charged with various other needless accusations. He said Rakesh was beaten so mercilessly that he is undergoing treatment at Raj Medicity. He condemned PCTC authority for meting out such inhumane attitude towards the drivers. Chauba warns that until unless the authority of PCTC approach the union and clarify on the matter, oil supply will be seized at the pump.
Ngarang ekoi PCTC da gari ama thau thaba chatpa ekoi oil tanker driver ama madada idugi staff ki mioi singdana ekoi ki driver si koi san phuba du maina yam sathina haidi jakham naina kham na oi da I mak thoktraga su yam mong taba yeng bada sa da phugo du maina moina phubire masi ekoi driver samaj bu yam hanthana yeng ba ekoi bu look down to ba ekoi si bol gumba sal sa oina khan basi koi pamde ana masi hari ba petrol pump masi ekoi na matam kakta bida ekoi ki phuri ba mi siga ekoi staff sing ekoi driver association union sing siga yanadri phokti ekoi ki thau si ekoi na malom depot ki singhanda ba na ekoi warep na.
Drivers and owners of passenger auto rickshaws plying on National Highway 102 Indo-Myanmar Road from Lilong, Ushoipokpi to Singjamei staged a sit-in in front of Manipur University Gate against the government's decision to stop the entry of passenger auto rickshaws in and around Khwaramban Market today. Taking part in the sit-in, one driver, RK Bimol, condemned the government's decision in the name of checking pollution in and around the market. He questioned whether the government intends to create pollution at Singjamei Market by not letting diesel auto rickshaws enter further than the market. He maintains that though the Transport Department has declared not to issue any more permit for diesel auto rickshaws, the number of these vehicles are increasing day by day. He appeals to the department to not accept NOC submitted by any diesel auto rickshaws societies. Bimol warned of continuing their agitations if the government does not revoke its decision, which is hampering their livelihood.
सरकार ने लोग भी कोई याजनिंग दे और हाने को महौसा को मधुम बजा चंगन बियू परमिट पीबल लेपियू सरकार ने ngasi maktai khulak lepiu society ki president secretary ne NOC ira pirak pachu akhoi gi motor vehicle thingjan biu si chalan biganu akhoi gi lairiba nomu gi hajira gi tapte koi sura saraga nomu gi lairiba driver singi chakhau thadat biganu sida kai kum thagalak tagadi akhoi ahenba khonjang changjalakani Manipur sarkar na permit thinge na TV da khabar da kaida lauribdo ngasi bok thingba leite auto di ising isau gumne henkalai karamba ground da karamba lambi da thingbirim no moina si thingba leite hojik tauri bisu ngasi ngarang ta ju permit thador ko yauri.
One-day seminar on Shumang Lila Amasung Mashigi Machet with an aim to promote and preserve Shumang Lila, a popular art form of the state, was held today. A report in this regard from Impact News reporter Ketrimium Premchan and camera person Bisorjit Namairakpam.
One of the well-known Shumang Lila artist group of Manipur, Iramdam Manipur Artist Association, we commonly known as IMA, today organized one-day seminar on Shumang Lila and its nature. The seminar is organized under the aegis of Manipur Shumang Lila Council at Ibuyamo Shumang Lila Sanglen Palace Compound. In the inaugural function of the seminar, Chief Guest Ketri Jugendro, Academy Awardee NSD, said this is the right time to organize a seminar to preserve the indigenous art form of Manipur.
Masigi Sanglen Sidi Hemu Malabu Kipdam, Sakui, the guy to Suntowi, the Koi to Ramban and Lamtowi, the Lato Wusita, I am no Itowi, I stand the Ajaro. He says it, may tell you, my mother, Mikai Sola say, and our, he says it, Tankai Party, that Kaila talks away.
Guest of honor of the function, social scientist Dhanavi Laishram, expressed his great concern to preserve the traditional flavor of Shumang Lila.
Home did not connect to me like home to the Hazana, Mia, the Ghana, Diva, Ishas, icon when a Tolopa, Aiki profession to the Hayang Lila of Asia, Sibukanda, Lila, I got the mission to see very high. Aiki, Quadi Matatumba, Ikuzi, Aiki Matatumba, Quadi Nana Tangadaba, Aiki Matatanga, Ikuzi, profession to them. I know artist or artist, Aiki professional. Say Saure, Chandra Kumure, a profession to never Makuzi. Numit Kudingi is asking you to put my Mane Tadan Chinese. At the Hanagi, like the train sida, Masigi, like the train sida, Yakada, Yam the Ning Makaina, Moma, Manipur represent, Masi Matam Henry, a canon net hazard.
In today's seminar, renowned artist Narendra Ningomba present his paper on essential quality of an actor and views of society, and also Manipur Shumang Lila Council lifetime president Frailatpam Gunachandra present his paper on the history of Shumang Lila. Well-known musician Jiten Khaidem present his paper on music in Shumang Lila. Shumang Lila is one of the most popular traditional folk medium of Manipur. So the people of Manipur, most importantly, actor, artists, and the concerned authority has to come forward to promote the Sumang Lila and to preserve the traditional flavor of Sumang Lila. With camera person Biswajit Namarakpam, this is Ketermayum Premsan, Impact News, Imphal.
As in the rest of the country, District Administration Thoubal also organized Gram Shakti Abhiyan program at Yaitibi Kunau in Wangjing Tentha constituency today. Speaking at the event, Education and Labour and Employment Minister T.H. Radhesham said as per the data generated by the Socio-Economic Census of 2011, Yaitibi Kunau has successfully undertaken the Prime Minister's 7 flagship program, namely Ujwala LPG, Ujwala LED bulb, Saubhagya, PM Jivan Jyoti Yojana, PM Jan Dhan Yojana, PM Suraksha Yojana and Mission Indradhanush, and has become the first village in the district to avail the benefits. Minister Radhesham further said the Gram Shakti Abhiyan was held in line with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision to empower all villages of the country. Taking part in the program, Rajya Sabha MP Ketramayum Bhavananda asserted that villages are the backbones of the country and appeals to the villagers to avail the opportunities and benefits of the Prime Minister's initiatives for bringing development in the villages. Cards for various welfare schemes were also distributed to beneficiaries in Yaitibi Kunau on the occasion. MLA Wangjing Tentha, government officials, members of Zilla Parishad, Pradhans of Gram Panchayat and many people in the area attended the event. One-day training program on training of farmers on ecological farming was held at the office of People's Resource Development Association (PRDA) Bishnupur today. The training program was jointly organized by Green Biotech Eco Solution Private Limited, Action Aid Association India and People's Resource Development Association (PRDA) Bishnupur. Speaking at the program, Assistant Secretary of PRDA Dr. Huidrom Roman stated that the government is making efforts for organic farming since the prolonged use of chemical fertilizers in farming has brought on various ailments. He said the training program was held with an objective to attract the farmers in the selected villages of the district towards organic farming. Consultant Agri M. Milky, Business Development Manager of Green Biotech Imphal NG Suraj, Consultant Fisheries L. Kunjabihari, HR Manager Green Biotech Imphal CH Menaka, and people in the area attended the training program. And in sports, Governor Dr. Najma Heptullah accorded a warm reception to the 3 Manipuri gold medalists at the 21st edition of Gold Coast Commonwealth Games 2018 in Australia. Saikom Mirabai Chanu, Kumukcham Sanjita Chanu and MC Mericom today. The governor presented gifts to the 3 golden women at the reception held at the Raj Bhavan. Dr. Najma Heptullah lauded the 3 sportspersons from a small state like Manipur for bringing laurels for the country. Responding to media queries regarding Corpus Fund for sportspersons, the governor gave a positive response and said the union minister is in consultation for the same. She added, the union minister has been urged to visit and inspect the sports situation in the state. Governor Najma Heptullah also lamented on the deteriorating situation of Manipuri ponies. She asserted that the Manipuri pony is one of the rarest breeds and called on the attention of the relevant authority and people to take protective measures to preserve the breed. Sports Minister Letpao Haukib and relatives of the 3 players were also present on the occasion.
And I want the sports minister to come over here. I've been asking him to come since our sports university is now functional. I was concerned that this is sports ministry which we are having, collaboration with Australia. They will have different faculties outside Manipur. So I wrote to him that it will be injustice to Manipur that the university is going to be here and the faculties will be somewhere else. So he explained to me that all the faculties will be here. If the university wants to open some institution outside.
Players and officials of the Manipuri team participating in the 6th National Traditional Wrestling and Pankration Championship have left Imphal for Balewadi in Pune today. Altogether, 41 individuals, including 37 athletes and 4 officials, are taking part in the championship to be held from May 2 to 5. President of All Manipur Traditional Belt Wrestling Association, Thokchom Norendra, flagged off the team from Kumalampak Indoor Stadium. Speaking to media persons on the occasion, manager of the team and Secretary General of the association, Chongtham Ibohal, appeals to the government and the sports lovers of the state to extend cooperation in promoting the sport and help in producing talented sports persons. He said, host Manipur became the champion in the 5th National Traditional Wrestling and Pankration Championship last year. The secretary further maintains that the association will continue to put all-out efforts to produce talented wrestlers and help the youth stay away from intoxicants.
Sana si hantakta inter school gi championship tasu aikoi Manipur na team champion amudira na sab taduna aikoi yamna mai pakna changchiliba aduma masana amani masigi masana sida koi balancing hairu masana sida Manipur sarkar amadi Manipur da leiriba tongan ba sanuri sing bu thawai yawi ba isili naw singna ahalman singna moropang singna hen mapung phaba sanuroi mating leiba sanuroi pothona ba amasung samaj gi kanar ga ba amasung nisa adagi Kogi Naharol Sing Sibu, Tamna Mayon say Afabalamido Potuna Bigidamata on Manipur Traditional Bell Wrestling Association na Yamnakano Hona to the sea power sanction Lai, Matung Tarakodasu, Hena, Pung Power Satagini, have a pharmacy, Mediagi Kutanga, Yamda Power Tamzari.
Indian youth boxers ensured a medal rush on the final day of the ASBC Asian Youth Men's and Women Boxing Championship 2018 by clinching 3 gold in Bangkok yesterday. India earned a total of 11 medals in the championship organized under the aegis of Asian Boxing Confederation at Bangkok, Thailand. Indian women boxers Neetu Gangas, Manisha and Lalita bagged gold medals in the 48 kg, 64 kg and 69 kg category respectively, which is also a qualifier for the October Youth Olympics in Argentina, while Anamika and Sakshi settled for silver medal in 51 kg and 81 kg category. In men's boxing, Ankit Khata attained the silver medal in the 60 kg category, while Neha Yadav, Asha, Divya Panwar and Bhavesh Katamni added 3 more bronze medals in the India's tally. Director of Youth Affairs and Sports in a press release has stated that Khelo India State Level Women's Sports Competition 2018 under the aegis of the Directorate of Youth Affairs and Sports will be held from May 2 to 6 at Kumanlampak Sports Complex, Manipur. Athletes will compete in various sports events, namely basketball, weightlifting, swimming, athletics, badminton, table tennis, kabaddi, kho-kho and volleyball. The director also informed that girls below 25 years of age are eligible to participate at the competition. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Houses of 6 families at Cortland village demolished, families ostracized for withdrawing children from a school at the village. MPP says the party cannot agree with the establishment of Autonomous Naga Territorial Council in Manipur, one center to remember the violent incident of June 18, 2001. BJP Manipur Pradesh alleges Congress party as a party based on regionalism, casteism and communalism, says Congress party should be eliminated from the country. PHED Minister asserts the root cause of scarcity of water in the state is deforestation, says rainwater harvesting scheme was halted due to incurrence of high expenses. And Governor Najma Abdullah felicitates Manipuri gold medalist Saiko Mirabai Chanu, Kumukcham Sanjita Chanu and MC Mary Kom, who brought laurels to the country.